Hi, you guys. Need to put on the slow mode. Chill out, chill out. Do you guys know if they're still protesting in LA? I haven't looked yet. Are protests still going on in Los Angeles? Yeah. By the way, the National Guard, when he was announcing that they were deployed, they weren't. Mayor Bass, and Newsom said that they weren't deployed. They're very mad at him for doing that, but they only got 300 of them. Thank you, you guys. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Connie. Today we're going to pick 2 winners. If you want a reading, do pound free. Boy, it's going fast. Hey, Marby. Hey, Dan. What? I'm in D.C. right now. What are you doing in D.C., Dan? Are they protesting? When I talked to you yesterday, you were in New Jersey. No. I don't know what he's saying. Boy, we get a lot of people in here. Over 1,000 already in the room. We've only been on a couple of minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, while you guys are adding up here. Hey, Water Lily. Hey, Lisa. I want to take a little bit of a deep dive into the outcome of all this craziness. By the way, I'm watching the Civil War again, that movie. Now, you know the outcome of that was that guy who was playing president got shot. They come in acting like they're only out to get illegal aliens, but what they're doing is they're taking legal people. Thank you, Kwame. Who else gave? Courtney, thank you. So let's take a deep dive. They won't be able to get the Marines. The Marines are going to refuse to do this. Also, do you know that vets are very angry at Trump? They might just show up, but they won't do any shooting. Tell me about the outcome for all this craziness Trump is doing with protesters. I saw blood on the streets, you guys. So there will be some significant fights. And did you hear what they're doing with that reporter that said that Steve Miller is straight evil? ABC is putting him on hold or something. They're punishing him for telling. Who did just call Biden pure evil? Trump did. Any repercussions for that? Veterans are protesting. It's hard to find coverage on it. Wait till the King's Day. Tell me about these protests. What's going to happen? Oh, and I'm going to have Tris, who did these cards, on my show next week. What's going to happen? Fall from grace. If they harm civilians, if Trump gives a go-ahead that harms civilians, it will really hurt him even more than he's hurt. He's the most disliked president ever. They act like they're popular. They're not. Okay, you guys. Pam Bondi and Pam Bondi is getting decommissioned with her law license. And Kristi Noem's in trouble too. They're both in trouble. It's going to take about a year, 2 years. Tell me what I can tell everybody about. He'll be challenged outside the twisted circle. Crypto uncertainty and a shadow ruler. That doesn't really answer my question. Sometimes these cards sing to me and sometimes they don't. Let me get my Morgan Greer. Angel of Light and Mercy. We want to know the outcome. Michelle Maybell, how you doing? Kelly P. We want to know the outcome with this attacking civilians. How is that going to work out for us? Orange Crush. I just can't believe that Disney, ABC, subpoenaed, or not subpoenaed, put that guy on hold because he called Steve Miller evil. And Trump just got done talking about how evil Biden is. He's straight up evil, he tells everybody. That's okay, but don't you dare. Okay, here we go. Yeah, he was speaking the truth, is exactly right. There'll be a good outcome on this. I want you guys to know, but I did see blood on the sidewalks. I did see some action coming on with some real radical type energy that are done with this, and I don't blame them. They're furious. So I see some fighting going on. But I don't see our military jumping in there. Those guys are Proud Boys that are in there. Oh, by the way, it's illegal to wear a mask, but their guys can wear a mask. So yeah, we're going through a lot of, holy cow. Some more unexpected heartache is coming up. I'm sorry to tell you guys this. It's almost, I hate to say this, but while he's in office, we have to, these poor people the thing is, they're taking people who are citizens that are here rightful. They're taking them too. But I see a little bit of a calm down, and I see, they're just itching at the bit. Oh, the American people voted for me to get rid of all these people. And it's just turning ugly and it's unbecoming. It will work out okay, maybe even by October at the latest, but it will work out okay. Well, the National Guard is doing what they've been instructed to do, but mind you, they said 2,000, only 300 showed up. They might have even told them, look, you can go, but if you have a reason not to go, that you don't believe in this, you don't have to go. I don't know what happened. That's what they're saying on these bits and pieces I'm getting. So just bite the bullet, maintain, almost like I see families keeping people safe like they did with the slaves, keeping them safe, keeping them, because this too shall pass. This guy's not going to be here much longer, you guys. Definitely not going to be here much longer. Okay, we got 2007 in the room. Hey, John. Oh my God. We got 2 kids getting measles in the last 2 weeks. This is Virginia. So nobody was given the vaccine then, unless they're infants. I feel sorry for the pregnant women and the infants because they didn't even get a chance. Hi, Equus. Okay, so tell me what's going to happen with Trump, because I know he's going to be so. We got the 10 of swords, you guys. So that means I saw blood on the streets. So I think some major gun action by the Proud Boys or whatever, something's going to happen. And then people will be. Remember those 2 kids that got shot at Kent State? It's that kind of energy. Like, how could you go against your own people? Tell me about Trump. Hi, Water Lily. 3,000 in the room. Okay, now we can pick our winners. They're telling us to have patience and to know that justice is coming. Some sort of military action will take place against Trump. Okay? The angel of light and mercy is telling us to have patience. He's really going to hit everybody hard with the money situation. He's pushing for stuff that's really going to hurt America. You heard about those bad eggs that are getting everybody sick. Mr. Oh, yeah, the price of eggs, the price of gas. Oh, hell to the no. Boy, this is going so fast. So my daughter's going to pick the 2 winners. Let's get that out of the way so you know who you are. Okay. Okay, so we have Mary Lilla Finnegan. Mary Lilla Finnegan, you're a winner for 30 minutes. And Layla 77, a winner for 30 minutes. You're going to write me at grindle9103@gmail.com. In the subject matter, put free winner. And I go on Pacific time. I'm a Pacific person. So when I give you a time, it's Pacific time. I just was supposed to read someone that I missed before, and they said, well, I'm in such and such, which they didn't say before. And it's like, So I have to make it very clear I'm in Pacific time. So I'm not going to figure out Eastern or Central. You figure out Pacific time. Congrats to the winners. Let's take a look at that parade again. Thank you, honey. Nicole put the post up in my community. Yeah, let's check. That's what I want to look at, Tony. Let's look at the 14th. What's going to happen on the 14th? The winner again is Mary Lilla Finnegan. That sounds familiar. And Layla, 77. What's going to happen during the parade? I see mass protests, not necessarily in Washington, D.C., but all around different capitals. It's going to give you guys a good-hearted feeling knowing how many people are coming out. I see people thinking, having trust back in America again. I just got that saying that from Abraham Lincoln, that all men are created equal. I just heard it as clear as day. There's something that's going to happen at this parade that's actually going to make Trump embarrassed, or you know how he acts when people are booing him. He wants to act like he doesn't know what's going on. Last night he was at some World Wrestling thing, cheering to the crowd while all this was going on. Thank you, Michelle, my bell. Tell me what's going to happen. Yeah, I feel like Trump will keep a tight rein in D.C., but I see all kinds of people outside of that. Did you see all those tanks that they're putting in there by train? It's going to cause some damage to the streets. This isn't about his birthday either. This is for the army. There's something restrictive, or something's going to happen. Something where it's not going to be a big shiny deal for him. They're talking to his supporters, what are left, and most of them are dripping in diamonds and plastic surgery. Not that I should talk at Mar-a-Lago, but they're talking to him to come and celebrate with him. I just saw Elon Musk working behind closed doors, which he always did anyway. But I see him working on something to get rid of Trump. He wants that other guy, but that other guy's numbers are worse than Trump, J.D. Vance. I see him working behind closed doors on something to get rid of Trump. Something untoward, something that might even be violent. Oh, yeah, let's look if Gavin Newsom's going to. Gavin said, yeah, you want to stop funding? Fair enough, we'll stop giving you money. We're the fourth largest economy in the world. We're number one in the United States. Will Gavin Newsom end up holding United States, California taxes? Did you notice you're not hearing anything from Trump about that? I think he caught his ear. I do. I think he caught his ear. Epstein's not alive. Epstein is definitely gone. Oh. There'll be some energy with some sort of court hearings, But I see, this is going to be weird. I see Trump actually handing California the money they're supposed to get. Maybe even a little more than expected. I just saw that. I love it. Oh, Connie just said there'll be a weather event on the parade day. Yahoo! Thank you, Crafty. I see Elon doing something under the table, and I see not Putin, Trump getting a whiff of it. Thank you, have courage. And I hope my rooftop vision, but I think Trump is under dangerous aspects. But I see blood on the streets. I see. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm just going to tell you what I see. Don't take this to the bank. I just had a vision, but it could be because I'm wishing it. I just say Trump being exited off the stage or exited off something like with that fake, which by the way, we're going to find out that was fake. Thank you, Lorraine. That fake assassination attempt. I see him exiting. Somebody might even pop a firework, but something's going to happen that they get scared. They're going to rain on his parade. I just saw that. They got so much intel working on that parade. It's going to cost us millions of dollars, you guys. It's costing the taxpayers. Plus, we got to pack all that stuff and ship it back. We'd love to be celebrating our military, but he just ruins. We can't have anything nice. He's trying to build a ballroom, which you know will be gaudy. Look what she did to the Rose Garden. Oh yeah, Martha. I've been saying he's dead. I've seen his energy. Not that he's riding around in heaven. He was murdered. They even said if you see the autopsy photos, which we'll all see eventually, he had broken bones. They fought him. He fought back. He wants a ballroom built, but I sure be gaudy with all that gold, that fake Marshall's decoration. You saw what he's done to the. Oh, they're going to strip that down and fumigate it. It's going to be. In fact, remember when he left before, they had to fumigate the whole thing. Oh, yeah, he sure did, Jill. I'm telling you, Ivanka was pushed down that flight of stairs. I'm telling you right now, because her ending of her NDA ended like right at the time she got murdered. You guys are so rocking, but pray. Oh, sorry, Ivana. Pray really hard that we encircle this earth with a white light, that we stop with the madness. There are people that are going to be hurt and or killed. Just know they've made an agreement. But whoever gets hurt, he hurts a hair on the head of a civilian. You know, I hate to say it. Someone may go on there and say, I dare you, and they do. And it will destroy the Trump regime because people aren't going to put up with it. Did you guys watch that Civil War show? Those of you who haven't, there's this one real good part where this pompous president is in there and he's got all his people trying to protect him, and they go in there and just rip it apart. It's a beautiful thing. And then he's like, well, oh, wait. Oh, it's just a movie. Oh, civilians have already been hurt. Anybody dead? You know, we're not. Hey, Kevin, we're not getting the information. Have you noticed that? They're not talking much. I'm not even seeing much film. Like a lot of coverage isn't being handled. Boy, if this had happened when Biden was in office, it'd be 24/7. Kevin just had a birthday. The National Guard came out apparently, but Gavin Newsom this morning said the National Guard did not come, and so did the new mayor. They said no, the National Guard, and Newsom is pissed because he doesn't have the right to call them. So he said no, they're not there. Then I just read that, I guess earlier today, 300 showed up. So there you go. Happy birthday to Kevin Lewis. He's 26, still a virgin. Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa's birthday is tomorrow. And then, you know what? I don't know why. I'm just going to say this because you know when I get those hits out of the blue, I got to say it. Because lots of times I would say things and it didn't make no sense. And then later on, it all came true. I see. This is what I see. I see all kinds of rioters going into Mar-a-Lago. I don't see Trump there, but they're tearing it apart. Like just so furious. They just want to tear it up. I just saw that. I saw a whole bunch. I saw them ripping curtains to shreds and going in there and tearing it up. Of course, by then, all the rats will have made a feast out of the leftover food. Bonjour, Chantal. Celestia, Martha, Vivian, you guys are so cool. Thank you for coming. And then I'll be on with Mel tomorrow and I'll do another good video. Oh, I was right about the earthquake in Chile. And Jack, where was there another volcano just went off, a good sized one? It wasn't Chile. It was someplace else. That's the other thing that's happening that we seem to lose sight of is that energetically, there's so many things going on with the earth, with volcanoes and earthquakes. And then we're not going to get any help from this guy. California is a good place to be because at least we got money in our pockets. Oh, thank Lucy. I wish I could tell you, TikTok, it's almost time. I feel Putin, it's almost time. Did you see how he thought he was going to be king for a day? And they turned around and slammed him. And then, of course, Trump gave 200 missiles that Biden had set aside for Ukraine. He gave them to Russia. Two time. And when Putin goes down, that's really going to help our case a lot. Was it Guatemala? Tonga? Oh my God, you guys. The cat. Oh, and yeah, what was somebody just, Poland is having a recount. Colorado's good too, Robin says. Beautiful, beautiful. And our Lisa, what are you doing for your birthday? You got a hot date with a gorgeous guy? Trump is hiding at Bedminster, close to Walter Reed. Yeah, there's stuff going on. Even though sometimes it looks like he might be winning, you guys don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. Oh, he gets his kicks out of something like that ABC journalist getting in trouble. He thinks that's great. Disney's in trouble too. You better not mess, Disney. Because look at that. There's a lot of movies they do that we, the public, we can just decide now, hey, we ain't going there. Lisa, you aren't drinking champagne? She's like me with my birthday. Not that I couldn't go out, but my idea of a good time is chillaxing, eating, and watching TV. Oh, yeah, Irma, I heard about those, and there's a good size. What are they called? Dorito. There's a good size Dorito coming to Oklahoma right now and Texas. Happy birthday, Connie. Connie, I thought I just wished you a happy birthday. You hungry? Oh, I'm not hungry now. I was hungry earlier, but I ate some chili. I like that Denison's chili. Oh, there's 5,000 in the room. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for coming. Oh, they get commercials in there any chance they get. That's why you pay for the whatever they call it, the YouTube Red or whatever. Oh, I love it because I can go to any channel and not have to go through any kind of commercial. Except some of these people have somebody sponsor them and then they do a commercial for them in between. Oh, like those big channels, oh, we're sponsoring such and such, and they do a whole spiel and you got to like fast forward it. And that's why I don't have commercials because it's bad enough they're going to put the ones in that they do, but then they want me to do gaming commercials and stuff. It's like, hell to the no. Wiki's birthday. Happy birthday, Wiki. Hi, Sharon. It's $22 a month now. The commercial free, when I first joined, I think it was $14 a month. I got it even before I had a channel. Oh, that's true, Nicole. Nicole just said they put a lot of commercials to force your hand to just say, to hell with it. I'm going to get the YouTube Red. There you go. I have premium channel with YouTube commercial free. Thank you, Maurice. Epstein files will be released. They'll take out anything with Trump. If they're released while he's in office, they'll take out anything with Trump. Listen, why didn't Biden release that? Hi, Julie. Why didn't Biden release it? Was it so egregious and so god awful? They thought, he's a former president. That's the problem with these people. They try to be nice. The Democrats got to get off that high horse and try to be kind. This guy could care less about kindness. Kiji said her grandbaby's birthday is today and hers is tomorrow. All kinds of birthdays. The biggest thing I always liked with birthdays was the cake. Take the presents, I don't care. I want the cake. Oh, God. Yeah, but I wish he would have been petty, Chris Cole. I wish he would. She said Biden didn't want to be petty. Biden needed to show him what time of day it was. That guy got 34 convictions and he's turned around and was president. Something he really didn't win. As you know, we're about ready to find that out. Yeah, a lot of people are in the report, but I don't know if Clinton had anything. I've never felt that. I felt like Epstein liked bigwigs to come. And Clinton liked women, but I don't necessarily feel there was something untoward. I just feel like he just came. Whereas with Trump, it was untoward. They both enjoyed the girls. Clinton, I see, got pampered and flown. But we may find out. I may be because men are men, they follow their personal being out the door. Where are we going? What time of day is it? Bad built butch bleach blonde. I love that. I love that. That was so funny. Anja, I don't know that answer now, but when we get closer to it, no, the PP tapes are with Putin, and when Putin goes down, somebody within the organization will release it. Yeah, Dolores, everybody, and they feel bad for saying it out loud. Gee, I wish 45 would go 6 feet under. And they feel bad because you shouldn't wish anybody's demise, even though he's a terrible person. But they cannot help but develop some sort of karma or energy of a tragedy. Look at all the big dictators, the people who were awful like that. They all paid, including Hitler. So, why do they love these people when their endings were so bad? Trump is going to have a significant ending. So is Putin. Love you too, Lawrence. I'm waiting on Anonymous too. I can't wait for Anonymous to come out with something else. I think Elon brought it all in. Okay, first it was like F you and this and that and blah blah blah. But he's gaming now. He's coming up with a plan, especially since Trump refused to take his call the next day, and also because he said, "Get your car out of my yard." Thank you, Jez. Thank you. Austria, love it. Thank you, Pansy. So I just feel, I think they're even going to get rid of his, what is his satellite system? It was running in DC. I think they're going to get rid of it. Yes, Deb Havlin will win as governor. We don't want a tragic him being taken down energy. We just want like either him in jail and crashes and something's going to happen where people are if American civilians are killed by this president just for trying to protect others, he will be looked at as a terrible, terrible person. Not very good at all. But Ukraine, you know what? Even though the Soviets are bombing, Ukraine is doing really good, you guys. I can't tell you when. Hi, Elaine. Elaine, thank you, sweetheart. Ooh, girl, I want me a hot dog right now. Yeah, let's read on California. How are they going to hold up? I see them not having any kind of flicker. Yeah, do this and we'll hold the money. So it's either Washington, D.C. that tries to sue California, or California sues Washington, D.C. We're the fourth largest economy, not to show off. We're the fourth largest economy. We're the first largest in the United States. And he's going to try to act like he's pulling something. But if you'll notice, he hasn't been talking out loud about that. He hasn't said anything. So we'll wait on that. Hold on. He's not even thinking we're pulling this money to make you suffer. He wants that money. We don't want to pay your colleges because we want the money. But they use the whole, we don't like woke and all that stuff. California's going to have some fires. Oh, look at the outcome for California. Hey, Gloria. Yeah, Gloria, I often felt that Putin was mad at Trump. And listen, Putin wouldn't mind having somebody behind closed doors take out 45. Oh, I just got a hit. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I just saw that phone call with Trump and Putin. And everybody's like, what did you say? Well, he just said, he's got to retaliate. These kids, they're like kids in a play yard. But I see Putin say to him something, of course, it goes over Trump's head. I see him saying, we're about ready to hit him hard, and I don't want to hear one word from you about it. You've been a huge disappointment. We hired you. You were supposed to do these things. And yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Nancy said she had a dream that something was going to happen on June 12th. There's a lot of stuff coming up. Stephen Miller is he's a 2x4. He's going to be behind closed bars. Oh, let's look at FIFA World Cup. Let's see if they back out of coming to California. When is FIFA? Anybody know? Is it this summer or? Dan, I don't know who VOUGHT is. They're thinking about it, but I don't see them leaving. I see them threatening, but maybe some assurances are made. Oh, next year. Yeah, we'll be okay by next year. Trump will probably even be gone by then. So. $6,000 in the room, you guys. 6,500. Thank you guys for coming. It's Sunday. We picked 2 new winners for the free 30 minutes. Hey, Rosaria. Did you guys see that thing? That's so funny. I posted it. Hold on. This guy.
The only thing that will fuck you better than...
Not this one. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Hold the bus. Hold the bus. This one.
Next time you're feeling down, just remember that life is all about perspective. For instance, I have a friend, and he exercises twice a day. He reads like 3 books a week. He has sex 3 times a day, and every single day, he complains about how much he hates prison. Next time you're feeling down, just...
I thought that was fantastic. I thought that was fantastic. Listen, you guys, this too shall pass. And I told you it was going to be pretty rough all the way through June. And then you're going to start seeing some let-ups. Katie Porter could very well be, I don't know, though. I think Katie could win as governor. I often thought that Kamala would win. I don't know if she'll run. Maybe she gets put in her rightful place in the White House. Oh, who's this? Somebody with the first initial J. Oh, thank you. From Australia, Jez. Girl, thank you, honey. I told you guys are having our friend Trish James from Australia on the show. Yeah. She's the real POTUS. And I love who she would have had as vice president. Scheherazade. Remember when Taco had COVID? Weeks later, you said you saw him leaving the White House in a wheelchair. Same thing the gentleman from Portugal said. Oh, yeah, but it didn't happen that term. Okay. You were talking about Nace. Okay. We don't know behind closed doors if he was in a wheelchair either, because, he would not be seen. He's like Roosevelt. He wouldn't be seen. Oh, Sterling Andrea said, Sterling just said Harris is no longer interested in being POTUS. We need a young administration in there. We need people who know how to clean. We need cockroach experts, rat experts. We need to go in there and scrub a dub. God, they got to tear up that room that he does all his public stuff with those fake gold things. Those aren't real gold. They look at something up PJ Masks. Pete Buttigieg. Oh God, that would be wonderful. He's so smart. I'm telling you, by the time it's time to vote for another president, Pete could very well win. No more, oh, but he's gay. I'm not really. It's not about that anymore. It's about putting somebody in there that will protect us. And I feel they feel he can protect us. Oh, Pete will be VP. Well, then that means he will be a future president. I got to watch Sterling's thing today and see who he thinks will be president. Diaper stained. Paul said, burn the chairs he was on. Diaper stained. Hi, Sherry. Thank you, Deb. It's just so unclassy, but they're all supposed to wear suits. Except the guy from El Salvador. He could go in there with a t-shirt and pair of pants and nobody said a word, right, you guys? I got another one to show you guys. Hold on. Well, I don't know. Do they allow you to show YouTube? Yeah, never mind. I don't even know where it is. Who did we pick for the readings, you guys? Could someone post it again? And if they're good looking, that don't hurt either. Ding dong. Yeah, I think John Fetterman's going to finish his term. Pete Buttigieg has been working his pachikas off everywhere. He's got a lot of experience, more so than Trump did. Yeah, I always told you guys that the pardons would be reversed. Okay, the winners were, let me look. Nicole said she put it on my community page. Mary Lilla Finnegan and Layla 77. Pomoma said she had a dream a week ago. I was with my husband. I was looking at this land and people. I looked up and it said, will happen on the Sundance moon. What will happen, girl? And what's the Sundance moon? Hey, Bob. Pray tell. Ooh, 6,742 in the chat. I'm not answering personal questions, but come on down when I'm on with the net next week sometime. Look at my community page. Veronica, thank you. You know what's weird? Veronica said, will there be any help for the undocumented? Not right now, honey, and I'm so sorry. But I feel after this baby is out of there, that America will regroup and, because a lot of businesses are losing money. These are the people that kept their businesses going. So just give it some time. And don't forget the Pope's going to have a big event too on June 14th. So we're almost there, you guys. What's the date today? Today is the 8th. 14th is next Saturday. Are you ready to rock? Do you see Taco getting his parade? Yeah, he's going to get his parade, but something's going to happen there. Something that takes the delightfulness out of it. I love it. Oh, June 20th. Annette and I. Yeah, watch the Pope or watch the regular news and see if they're covering. I bet you they're going to tell all the news media you are not to cover protests while this parade's going. How much you want to bet? But you can watch the Pope. Okay. All right, you guys. So we had 6,800 in the room. I love you all. Happy Sunday. I've been on now for 50 minutes. Jesus, it flew by. Thanks, Rox. Okay. Love you all. I'll catch you tomorrow with Mel. And congratulations to the winner. Love you all. It's going by so fast. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers.